The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
I can't take a lot of shit back, it's a lot of shit that I done did. Man, you niggas don't know a pussy, bro, it ain't that serious. First day I go and get that M, I'ma grab a yours. Strike pack, go so fast, thought this shit was fast and furious. Every L I took, I just charged it to the gang. What? Every L you took, you let it break, you drew a lane. Difference between us, I want the money, you want the fame. If they got a bank, send a law pen plus their name.
I think my
last funky number like you to make me feel like shit like that.
Nah,
no, I ain't gonna. I fucked her again.
And that's my favorite part.
Dog, that's a wild ass intro y'all niggas got going on, man. What's wrong with y'all boys, intro, man?
For sure.
Hey, man, welcome to Toxic Talk, motherfucking soon to be award winning Toxic Talk, because we coming for the top spot. We ain't selling it for nothing less than that. That's a $5 fine. Who was that? We gonna let the guest. That's his phone. He get a pass this one time.
What happened?
No, that was my phone.
You got about $20 right about now in the pocket.
Damn, that nigga.
Hey, look, I'm the one that's like, hey, let's make sure we turn up.
Right. Hey, man, you know you got your welcome. Toxic Talk. You know you got your boys in the building. Your man GP. I'm in here with y'all tonight.
Heavy on this shit. Welcome back to Toxic Talk. You heard where, you know what I'm saying, the talks get toxic and everything is rocking. Spoon in the building. Happy to be here.
What up, though? You got your man's Toxic Tone in the building. We got some shit for y'all tonight.
And we got a guest.
We definitely got a guest.
And
we gonna let him introduce himself.
Please
and then we gonna let
folks.
y'all know who we on.
What's up, world? I'm Rich Roy.
And my son out here cooking them wings.
Oh yeah, Mr. Winghaven himself.
Yo, oh shit, they got out there cooking them wings, yo.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait till it's time to taste these. I mean, I snuck one already. I ain't gonna lie, but
shit definitely got snuck, cause you know what I'm saying. Niggas is hungry. Niggas been moving and grooving, and as soon as niggas busted out the bag, the smell caught niggas like, man, damn, wait a minute, I got to see what it tastes like.
Everybody locked into a specific flavor. Y'all peep that shit?
Yeah, that barbecue.
We got you back, because we know.
I just want to welcome this nigga Roy to the show. But I just want to respectfully and humbly tell this nigga, fuck him. Because I ain't been drinking. And now this nigga got me on this goddamn tequila.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed. I like
bad influence already. He my type of nigga though. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go. Now, my part
Thank you,
of
Rhea.
it is,
she love the shirts.
I want to humbly. Shout out to the shirt maker. You heard? You know what I'm saying? We appreciate all that you do, the quality that you got.
Hey, look, y'all ain't even seen the back yet, nigga. His logo's all on the back of his bitch and everything.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, niggas is out here moving and grooving. So, you know, we trying it. You know what I'm saying? I just want everybody to see the effort. We bringing in niggas that got motion and trying to build and capitalize off living a better, different type of life. We gonna have people up in here with stories, the good, the bad, the setbacks, the comebacks. We here for all, you heard? So, you know what I'm saying? Before we get into that, I still want to let Tone, you know what I'm saying, go a little deeper into who we have here and set up his storyline.
So, first and foremost, this a brother of a brother, so you my brother, goddammit. We gonna put that out there.
For sure.
It kind of fall right in, because today we tapping in the street code, right? Mm-hmm. So street code can mean a lot of things. Your perception, ours is ours. But y'all sitting here looking at a man that, you know, he street guys getting to some money, end up doing 17 years, right?
Whoa. I hate to cut you off. 17 and a half.
Don't even say
God damn it,
I need all my time.
Hey, every day count. Look,
I nigga said, do not take away that half. I'm
about to tell y'all what's the dopest part of this, and then we gonna let him tap in, talk his shit. 17 and a half. While in prison, he bought bought a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Now, we know some people out here in the world that ain't
in the free world.
You know what I'm saying? They can't. Not saying that they haven't, but can't. And there's not no shot to nobody because we all have our lane and our purpose. But I think that's dope as fuck that he was able to do that, and it makes sense because my little brother gets to that chicken too. So
yeah, my son
up with you?
Had the fortitude to think forward. Shit.
What's the name? Give us some background. What was your motivation on this?
Shit, really just not coming back to prison once I'm released. So, you know, everybody try to find that way to make legal money. You know what I mean? Like, we just grew up on street money and fast money, and I'm used to living a certain type of way. And I didn't want to change the way I was living as far as like doing shit. So it was just like, I want to get the same type of money. I just got to find a better way to get the same type of money and not keep throwing rocks at that penitentiary because I ain't letting motherfuckers out of there.
And that's what they say. They say most of the best entrepreneurs are or have been street guys because they know the up and the down. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Plus, it comes with like a certain vision. Like you know, most, not all, but most niggas that's in the street that I fuck with and I communicate with or whatever, they plan and they instinctively have a finish line. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, if you make it, great. Some niggas stumble upon the way. Some niggas gotta reset. Some niggas don't make it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of the times, it's very few motherfuckers that when they get to a certain age gonna be like, nah, I'm doing this shit forever.
Right.
They gonna have to catch me in either one or the other. Now, I ain't saying that there ain't niggas like that. But if there's 100 niggas out there that's doing that street shit, it probably only be like 2 or 3 of them that's all the way committed to crashing the fuck out. The other 97%, they like, nah, this is a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? For a greater situation. And, you know, regardless on however that may land, I'm always rooting for motherfuckers that's putting their best foot forward and trying to, you know what I mean, get their shit together. So salute to you all day.
So how long you had the restaurant open now?
So I bought the restaurant initially in August of 2024.
Oh, so this bitch new.
Yeah, it's new.
Almost a year.
We bought it in August, and then some fuck shit happened. And then, because at first I was supposed to have a partner, you know what I mean? Because it was just like, actually, this is the second business I started since I was incarcerated.
Oh, so that's what's up.
The second time around, I was trying to, like, you know, cross my T's, dot my I's type shit. So I was like, all right, I'm going to put somebody, make them a partner so they can have the same stake in it as I do, so they can care about this motherfucker the same way that I do. You know what I mean? But that shit went left in August. So I ended up purchasing it completely in September.
Like, oh, waste no time.
Yeah, we done already started it. I done already got used to saying I'm a restaurant owner, so if you straight, then fuck it, go ahead. I'm gonna just buy this bitch myself type shit.
Right.
So
real bossy shit.
Oh yeah, for sure. Bought this bitch from the bunk. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, in September, we ended up buying it. I bought it and it was completely mine or whatever, and I had my wife running it and shit. And then come to find out, the motherfuckers, the property owners that leased us the property, they wasn't even supposed to lease it. Like, we wasn't even supposed to be in there. So we go to apply for the bridge card machine, the you buy we fry type shit, and we got to apply for the business license. And then once it got on the health department, once it got on their desk, they seen the address and automatically kicked it back. Like, no, that area, that's not even supposed to be open. So they shut us down. So we was shut down from October the 1st all the way to March 7th. So we was shut down for 6 months. So now it's like, I done bought this restaurant, trying to do my big 1-2. I done bought this restaurant. Now I got to pay the lease on this bitch every month. I got to pay all the bills, and this bitch shut down. Damn. You know what I mean? For 6 months. Like, that's
yeah,
shit.
no, that's the shit. Even 1 month, nigga, I'm still tight for that. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
and what you got to understand, leasing fees ain't like a $500 lease for a home, or $800 home.
No, it's double that. You know what I mean? Like, it was crazy, you know what I mean? And it was like,
Well, my son stayed down with it though.
yeah, I had to, because it was like I got too much invested into it. So all that did was make me go harder, make me lock in more, make me focus more, you know what I mean? And make me do what I had to do to keep that motherfucker open. Because it's like I'm not taking no more L's. So it's like we did it, you know what I mean? Wifey did her one too. She held me down. She got all the paperwork together. And then the property owner, he like, man, it's like, I swear, it's like what I've learned dealing with the corporate world or the business world. It's like they more crooked than dealing with motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, for sure, because they know the backdoor loops.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this: upon the journey, did you ever stumble upon any like racial type imbalances, or everything is green when you get to that scene?
I mean, I'm not the one that always blame everything on that.
Okay,
you know what I
sure.
mean? But it's like I don't know if I did or didn't, because it was like when we having these inspections, because it's like you got to get 6 departments to sign off on the shit. So it's like one department
Here go
might
game,
come out.
y'all. Here go game.
Yeah, it's like one department might come out and y'all got to do this. Once we do this, he'd come back the next day and be like, oh, well, not the next day, because they were stretching us out for about a month every time. So they'd come back and say, we got to do some other shit. So it was kind of starting to feel like they didn't want us to open up. You know what I'm saying? Because they kept us closed so long. Like we was closed for 6 months. So I feel like it was, but I can't say for sure.
Okay,
So
that's
let,
fair.
me, so let me ask you this though. So I peeped earlier in your story. You said he was like, "Dog, fuck it. I got so used to calling myself a restaurant owner. I'm gonna go and push through this shit."
Right.
Them 6 months that you was shut down and you was going through whatever you had to go through to get it open. Like, did you ever in your mind just say, "Fuck it, dog, just wash my hands of this shit," or like, what kept your motivation and your faith to keep going?
Shit, that first down payment I put on that motherfucker, that's what kept it going.
I feel you.
I ain't wanna, like I say, this is my second business.
Okay.
The first business I started was a logistic company, and that shit didn't work.
So this what we gonna do real quick.
Started late though.
So we gonna go to a video real quick, and then we gonna come back, y'all.
All right.
These niggas is never mind.
Videos.
Number one is never snitch. Do your time. That's it. Because it's not fair to take somebody away from their family just so you could be back on the street and still back doing ignorant stuff. Number two is you don't hurt nobody when you see them with their mother or their girl or whatever. If you're somewhere fighting, everybody better be fighting. Don't come back talking about you tripped in your hands, then no scratches on your knuckles or nothing. That's not good. Don't talk about your friend behind your friend back. Don't let nobody talk about your friend behind your friend back. Don't try and sex your homeboy's wife. That's a violation. Your girl could get naked in front of me. I don't care. I'm not touching that. I'm not doing that. And I'm gonna let my bro know. And don't touch nobody's money. If you owe some money, at least tell them what's going on. Or try and fix it. If it's still gonna break your pocket, still pay it and try to get something else. And you get back and get yourself back. Don't take their money. So that's another big principle.
Hell yeah.
That nigga dropped some jewels though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, if you gonna play in that backyard, yeah, these are the rules and regulations that will keep you and your name intact.
You know how many street niggas that would do the opposite of what he said? That nigga
yeah, they
said
gonna
if your
fuck your
wife come in
bitch,
there,
yeah.
he said if she come in here naked, I'm stamping it. Ain't too many niggas, and he probably mean what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell it.
You know niggas that the niggas that's gone back door and the ones that you ain't. You know what I'm saying?
And then he like, and I'm gonna tell you like, yo, you're shorty out of pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
But see, and then you got
He said
some.
it though.
You got
I'm gonna tell my bro.
Right.
you got some women that's gonna twist that shit and make it look like he did it. You know
now
what I'm
if
saying?
now this is where it's just like if the bitch come back and tell you, oh nah, I'ma twist it, and you believe that just shows where your shit staying at.
And see the main thing he said is about the not snitching thing. I think a lot of people got it misconstrued. Like civilians, they not really snitching. The taxpayers not snitching.
Right.
The niggas that's out here on that time and on that shit. A lot of niggas' favorite saying is, "I'm doing this for my family." but really not. You know what I'm saying? First thing they do when they get fucked up, they tell. One of the strongest reasons that I got the fuck out the way was when I said, like, can you see do you want your daughter coming to visit you in this motherfucker? I couldn't take that risk. So I'm a nigga that always look at my consequence before I worry about the reward. If I can't handle the consequence, I ain't doing it.
Damn.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You supposed to.
And that's just how I move. But one of the dope things I was hearing you talk your shit. So you had to deal with the ups and downs of the entrepreneurship, but how synonymous is that to your bid? You was a baby when you went in that motherfucker, so you had some good, some bad with that. Like, if you can, give a quick rundown of your visit on that type of shit like that. What even got you to this point? We know you was getting money, but you had to stay strong in two worlds.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was crazy, man. It was like 1 minute, you know what I mean? You can't tell me shit. I'm young. I'm out here getting money. I'm dropping whips and rims and doing all this crazy shit. You know what I mean? Just
living that style.
Oh yeah. You know what I mean? I'm going crazy, and it's like the next minute, it's like I'm this humble, feeble, weak motherfucker in front of the judge, like, Your Honor, you know what I mean? Like begging for mercy and grace and all this fuck shit, you know what I mean?
One more chance.
Yeah,
and shit.
all that shit. I messed up, and you know what I'm saying? And it was just like a culture shock. But like you say, like I was a baby going in there. Like I felt like I was grown as a motherfucker out here doing my shit, but it wasn't like that. Like when I got in there, that shit was totally different. Like motherfuckers ain't give a fuck about what I did out there, and half the motherfuckers gonna think you lying anyway, because leave it up to everybody in there. Everybody in there was rich.
Tony Montana's everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah. There's no broke motherfuckers in prison.
Can I ask you a question real quick? How long was your run in the street?
Shit, I was 23, so it was like that motherfucker wasn't that long. So you know what I mean? I've been hustling and shit, man, since I was a shorty, man. Like I never wanted to do anything else except hustle. Like I never was like, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. It was
definitely not no restaurant shit.
It's crazy though, because like I always had a passion for cooking. Like I always wanted to cook. You know what I mean? Like that was something I always wanted to do. Something I always enjoyed and shit. My name Roy, so I used to call myself Chef Boy or Roy. You know what I mean? So it was like,
you cooking young?
Yeah, I was cooking, but it was just like on some shit just for me type shit. But it was like I enjoyed it though. You know what I mean?
The process and shit.
Yeah.
It's almost therapeutic in certain ways.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like, damn, I created this and it tastes so good type shit. And it was just like, I was the one that always used to tell people, like, restaurants and clubs is the worst businesses to own because there's so much competition. Everybody got a restaurant and everybody got a club, and those are the ones that close the fastest. But me, I'm an opportunist. You know, some people say opportunists are good and some people say bad, but I feel like I'm a good opportunist, because if I see an opportunity and I feel like I can win and I can capitalize off on it, I'm gonna go with it.
You're gonna roll
and
it.
And by me being from the streets, my whole thing was you got to use money to get more money. Without money, it's hard to get money. If you got
a lot of truth in that.
Yeah, so it's like I never been scared to throw that shit at the wall. If I got 30,000, I'll take 25 of it and throw it at the wall. You know what I mean? It's
see what come back.
And see what come back. And it's just like sometimes that shit fuck me up.
So let me ask you this. So like he said, how young was you? But I think he asked the same question. I want to know, like, we know you started hustling at a young age, but everybody get their run. How was you when your run started and when it ended? Because we all hustle, but when we catch that run, it's up.
Yeah,
you know
some
what I'm
niggas
saying?
got 2-3 years. Some niggas got 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying?
When you caught that run, like, oh, this it. Like,
yeah, it was different type of runs though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, always.
It's big runs where I'm going to get, small runs where I'm going to get a couple ounces. I'm taking them out of town. And then it's the big runs when you going to get the big, you know what I'm saying?
When it's
big
like,
shit.
I made it.
Yeah, It's like, damn, and you sit back and I'm 22, 21, and motherfuckers double my age saying big homie and, you know what I mean, all this type of shit. And it's like, you get to feeling yourself and shit. But it was like, my run, I would say it's probably only about a year and a half, man, maybe 2. You know what I mean?
But he was really fucking shit.
Where I really felt like.
And that's what I was curious to know, because I had 2 runs.
Oh yeah.
My first run, I turned 21. We was in Flint though. I turned 21 up there, but I'm like 19, 20, 21. We was fucking with the dog food.
Right.
So we up there going crazy, but everybody 9, 10, everybody I'm fucking with 9, 10 years older than me.
Right.
So I'm seeing a lot of shit, but I really ain't taking it in like, nigga, you should be putting this, like when the big homies saw that I was sending money back home, they try to freeze me out. Like they don't want you to get more. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you at a team. You know what I'm saying?
Because
everybody
like a nigga, they want to slow you up.
Not better than them.
And then they was with me, bro. G and them was with me when I had to run. They used to hate when I come out the house with a shopping bag, because they like, man, what the fuck?
Right.
Like,
it's happening.
It might take us an hour or so to get to a certain place, because I'm lining it up, and then one of the bros used to always be like, and he didn't understand. It's like, you could come out the house with no money and your pockets be so full by the time you there. They're like, nigga, why would you come out with this? I didn't come outside with this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was kind of asking about the run, because a lot of people don't know, you don't just wake up getting to no money.
No.
But when you catch that run, like Michael Jordan had a run. Like his run was long. LeBron, these niggas had runs, but it's runs in the streets. There's nowhere as long.
Yeah.
They not as long, but you enjoy them, but was it worth it? Your first run, was it worth the 17 and a half?
Man, fuck no. I would have much rather been at McDonald's this whole motherfucking time. 17 and a half years, man.
What?
Yeah.
That's a long bid.
But I mean, I had a decent. I ain't even gonna say a nice run, man. I had a decent run. You know what I mean? My run was decent, but it was like what would happen was, like, I started off hustling OT. You know what I mean? And it wasn't even really outside of Michigan. It was just small towns in Michigan and shit, Clinton, shit, Mount Clemens, shit like that. But it'd be like, I'll fuck up one city and do some dumb shit. I'd be young, drunk, I'd beat up a fiend, and now I gotta move because they didn't call the police. So now I'm back in Detroit, and I done fell off, now I gotta get back on. So it's like every time I go somewhere and then I fall off and I get back on. But it was like that. Like, you always have your best run before you go to the joint.
That's because it blinds you.
Yeah,
you stop. Your vision is blurred now.
Yeah, it's like now. Okay, I did everything right. I ain't beating up no fiends. I ain't tripping about no money nobody owed me. We ain't going down here beefing with nobody. All we doing is getting this fucking money, and that's it. But it be like, as soon as that shit click, it's like they come. You know what I mean? And when they came, man. And it was
the feds or state?
It was the Fed. No, the Feds came,
but they
on
came
the
later.
State raid.
Yeah,
it was like it was a state
task,
raid.
like a task force, because you was jumping them cities.
Yeah, it was DEA in there, DEA agent Sutherland. I never fucking forget.
You remember that day though?
What?
You remember? Like
trauma.
Like take us through that whole day.
Man, listen. I got locked up on the Friday. I was supposed to go to the white party. It was a white party at, I want to say, Ford Field, that I was supposed to go to October 7th, the day I got locked up. It was a white party that I was supposed to go to. It was a Friday. The Thursday before I got locked up, I was in Detroit. I had spent the night down there. And it was so crazy how this shit turned out, because it was like everybody had pulled up on me. I mean, we out there. It was like, when I look back at it, it was like we was celebrating me leaving type shit.
Damn.
Because it was
like your going away party.
Yeah, like on some subconscious type shit. You know what I mean? Like, we down there, we chilling, we smoking, we drinking. My son, he only 4 at the time. He calling me, blowing me up. Pop's gonna get me. It was on a Thursday. He used to come out there on my crib, you know what I mean, from Friday till Monday, and I take him to school or whatever type shit. But he calling me like, shit, it's my turn. Like, you gotta come pick me up. So I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? I go get him. Right. I leave from what I'm doing. I spent the night Wednesday to Thursday down there. So I go pick him up after the little celebration, whatever. And I shoot back to the crib out of Pontiac. I had a little crib down there and shit. And I go back down there. And then everything's straight. It's like everything perfect. He get down there. He get to doing this thing. Like, everything smooth. So the next morning, you know, the little female I was dealing with at the time, which ended up being my co-defendant because, you know, she went down with me type shit. So it was all...
Did she stand tall?
I mean, she's still tall for sure. She did 12 years, you know what I mean?
Oh,
So,
yeah,
so
she's definitely
Shout out to
tippy
her.
toe. Yeah,
Shout out to her.
yeah, for sure. That's a rare breed, cause
Yeah, for sure. But like I say, everything was cool, you know what I mean? And then it was like that morning, like the phone was going crazy. So she like, I know he tired, so I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go take care of all the little sales. I'm gonna do everything I gotta do. So they go do that. She come back, cook breakfast. I'm in that bitch playing the game, you know what I mean? Smoking. I ain't got a care in the world. She done brought all this money back. And it was so crazy because she had bought my son like a little police kit from the dollar store and shit. So he got like the little fake gun, the little fake handcuffs and shit.
Right.
So he running around that bitch like he a little sheriff and shit. He like, Daddy, you under arrest. He putting the cuffs on my wrist and shit.
Crazy.
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
he look out the window and he like, Daddy, it's a whole bunch of popos outside. That's how he said. So I'm thinking he's still in mode. I ain't paying attention. But I'm
like,
high.
yeah, kid.
Yeah, but I'm high, so I'm like, oh, hold on, let me make sure. But when I look out there, it's like we got this big ass enclosed porch, so I couldn't see him anyway because they was like I just couldn't see him. So I sit back down. They hit the door. Boom, they come in that bitch. It's so many of them, like they in that bitch.
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
You ain't never had that many people in your house at one time ever.
Man,
And they get disrespectful when
Oh
they come
yeah,
around.
no, when they kick
They
them
be
out,
mad.
shit, they take everything out and put it in the middle of the living room.
Nigga, they had my cousin wife's sex toys on the bed. Listen,
Pulling out all this
the
shit.
dogs was walking across the bed, everything, nigga.
Man, like that shit, man, that shit was crazy because it's like your life changed instantly. Like you this one person 1 minute and then the next minute it's just like you're fucking nothing. Like it's just
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like your free will to do shit that you want to do is not there no more. You know what I mean? And you just looking at them and they feeling like they done bagged the big bass, the big fish.
nah,
like,
you was the
Yeah.
motherfucking villain of the world. They was
man,
like,
they was
So
mad.
when that door came in, did you instantly feel like this shit wasn't worth it?
I didn't instantly feel like it was.
he probably like, yo, what they
They
got.
scared the fuck out of
It's all
him.
about like, yo, what they got.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, it was like a lot of shit happened in like 3 seconds because it's like, oh shit, here they come. Oh shit, it's over. Damn, what's in this bitch? You know what
Then
I'm saying?
it's the
Like,
what's in it. What they
yeah.
about to find.
Yeah, what they
in
about to
here.
find? Is this about to be a thorough search? Is they about to not? You know what I mean? Like, and then I remember telling my son this shit. They pull us all outside and we sitting on the grass and shit. And they, he's sitting out there. He got this little owl sign on with the fur around the hood. He's standing out there and shit, looking crazy. I'm in that bitch cuffed up. You know what I mean? It's like this is my fucking son. I'm
And
cuffed
he watching
up.
you.
Yeah, I'm hands behind my back. He's standing there like shit. What's going on? He 4 at the time. You know what I mean? He's standing out there and shit, and I gotta be like, yeah, man, like shit. I'm probably about to go to jail. Ain't no fucking probably. I'm going to jail. I know it, but I'm telling him probably. Like, I'm
Right,
probably
right.
about- So he said the most innocent, heartbreaking ass shit in the world. Like, when you'll be out tomorrow, you'll be out later on. And I'm like, shit. You know what I mean? I can't tell him like.
It's this it.
Mother load in this bitch. This the
The
fucking
mother,
mother
not
load.
the mother load.
Yeah, man, and it was like,
Did they
man,
give you bail?
man, it was so fucking high. It was like you had to choose between bail and you had to choose between fucking lawyer.
Go, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
it's one of
then
those.
you already know, man, when you catch dope case, man, it's like every fucking thing, like everything that's of value they taking. Cars, when they took 3-4 cars, you know what I'm saying, renting a couple houses, they took money. Some money was reported, some money wasn't.
Of
you know what I'm
course.
saying, man? So it's like when by the time I get to the county, I owe them $12. All the fucking money I had, all that shit, I owe them $12 by the time I get to the county for my wristband. They took everything, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, man, it was a crazy, fucked up, horrible situation that I wouldn't wish on nobody, man.
I do have a question. When at the moment you was arrested, did you start thinking like what you should have done?
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, because like I've been a part of some things that's probably what you call that too late to talk about.
Statute of
Statute of
limitations.
limitations.
There you go, statute 5. So when I used to work with my homies, and I used to tell them, well, somebody told them, like, whenever you do with your money, hide 80, keep 20.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know y'all done heard it through with the movie Best Man. It's an 80-20 rule.
Yeah.
80-20
Right.
come from a street code.
Right.
You hide 80 and you keep 20.
Right.
So even when you start thinking about the 10% of the tithe and
Tithe.
all this is secret codes on how to hide your money.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you was arrested, do you start thinking about those things like
Did they hit the stash or like?
Right.
Right.
Or not? Did they hit the stash? Of course. And what the fuck I should have stashed?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And how you should have stashed,
How I
because
should
you
have
figure you're
stashed it.
23, so
And I'm
you only
23,
thinking
man.
like
What's
he
in
might-
front of you?
and it's
You know
crazy.
you can't go to no
It's-
bank like
it's
that.
crazy,
You
and-
know you can't go to no. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know if y'all will agree or not. Our 23-year-old versus y'all 23-year-old
Yeah, different.
is different.
Yeah.
Totally different.
So the
Sure.
guys that was getting money in the 80s
Right,
and the
right,
early
right.
90s, it was different for y'all.
Because actually, they mommies were like, "Let me get that." They
You know what I'm
grandma
saying?
like,
Listen, it was
Right,
so, it was
yeah.
so many women.
Nana was
that still
definitely
it was so
taxing.
many women back in their day that to this day still own their homes
Right.
because of the dope niggas that was buying houses for them, and
Stash
because they
spots.
was
Yeah,
you know what I'm
for
saying,
sure,
they was
for sure,
holding
for
each
sure.
other down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now-
That 23 was different. Our 23 was different. And the 23 right now is way
Totally different. They don't-
Totally
a
different.
lot now.
Rhea,
I
he was
won't
23.
speak for all YNs. A lot of the YNs get into some money,
They
but the
is.
majority of the YNs just want to be known for killing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I got a question for all
That's
y'all.
crazy.
Okay.
All right.
So each era, it progressed with technology. One of the things that we always was taught was
Stay
to
off them.
be heard and seen, but not talk. You know what I'm saying? Like now, you got the Dirks, the all these rap niggas that's really booking themselves because they rapping about the shit they doing.
Right.
That was frowned upon at one point. Like,
For
nigga, you talk
sure.
too much. You keep the nigga that talk too much away from you.
But you-
or kill them.
But see,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I'ma tell you
but
what-
that kind of watered down with the eras too.
So, like,
because as the eras grew, snitching was getting more and more forgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So where
I
I come
agree.
from, you kill young so you can live long.
Yeah.
So when you did your dirt, you did your dirt with the most impactful person you can do it
See,
to.
you shook hands with a nigga that killed and rap, but you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying. And
Oh, yeah,
he's
yeah.
still standing tall, like
Yeah,
still a
yeah.
big giant. There's never been no smut on that man's name.
Right.
Never. He's one of the goats. I met his niece at the Cody picnic a couple years ago. She was
Really?
trying to get on me. I'm like,
I don't want to play with
Oh,
you.
you talking about my big homie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's safe to say his name,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. Well, I don't.
Yeah,
I, never,
well,
I just
you
say
know,
D.
yeah.
I just,
No,
which
I'm
one?
talking about the other T.
Oh yeah, I don't say his name.
Yeah, but
he's ridiculous.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's what I'm saying. He stood
Yeah.
behind. He was like the Weebay he would be Detroit's Weebay.
For sure
For
he
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And he smiled.
That's the worst.
That's the word.
I got two of those in my hood too.
And the cops be looking like, look at this motherfucker. He just be smiling.
Like this, the bigger the smile, the more I'm like,
Man.
let me go head home. I think my night is over.
Shout out to PA's history. I don't know a lot of the yays, but shout out to them guys.
Hey, man, listen.
But I will say this with the young niggas though, with the YNs, a part of it is like, as you say, with certain names that you name, it's they got caught, they did time, and they beat their cases.
Yeah.
See, when niggas is beating cases, that's what makes the bravado bigger. Like,
Man.
cause one, it's no double jeopardy. So regardless of, I could even admit to it right now. Y'all
Right,
can't
right,
do
right,
nothing
right.
because 12 of my peers said, "Now you Gucci."
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So now, if you beat one, niggas is
shit,
thankful.
my fault.
Niggas, now you good. Niggas is this and that. But when you got the YNs that was slick enough to beat multiple bodies,
Well, I ain't gonna lie, Brooke. I mean, I'll put it like this. That's true. Maybe I'm gonna go like maybe in New York, right? I'm gonna say that.
shit, probably in
No,
Chicago
no,
too.
I'm not saying Detroit. In Detroit, there's a lot of people who still living. who did Dirt, right?
Oh yeah.
With their sons,
Oh.
it's still. I mean, Detroit is totally different, bro. Like,
I've learned that.
Right, if you
Believe you me, I'm only.
right.
My
but-
street life was in Brooklyn. I had
Right.
no real Detroit.
That's what I'm saying. So, if
Tom.
you got any,
Hey, tell her down.
go ahead. So if you tell me, like, if you, in Detroit, like I got a couple OGs, right? I said, bro, we need to tell you a story. They're like, not on camera.
Right.
Right.
And he said, why? He said, man, a lot of people who I did Dirt to, said their
It's-
sons or nephews are still living in
Yeah.
the streets.
Yeah.
And he said, I know they'll come after me and my family. I mean, I know.
Like I'm watching them and they don't even know I'm watching them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm trying to tell you, like,
I know.
But in New York, you gotta remember, y'all got 9 million people.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So
Like New York City is
your world,
bigger.
Shit.
I think when I had last looked, it was like technically on the internet. Let's just say that there is 800,000 people in Detroit. We not talking about Southfield and the surround, just Detroit.
and that's 200,000
800,000.
that came back. Because it was only 613,000
Right.
4 years.
But one of my things is that Detroit is a big city, but it's small, nigga. You
Yeah.
always bump into motherfuckers.
Because
No matter
everybody's
where you
in
at, though.
the
You know what I'm saying?
joint. Now, in New York, we got just Brooklyn. I ain't even going to talk about just Brooklyn. Last I checked, it was like 6.5 M.
So here's what I'm saying. So when I tell you in Detroit, we can go to Starters tonight, right? We go to Starters tonight. And you're going to see people you know from your childhood, your middlehood, and when you grown up.
Yeah, all the way up.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? In New York, dog, you very seldom gonna see who you
Right.
people. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Do you know how many times we done been out and it's like you nigga, your man's might be like, bro, I know dog, but I don't know where I know the nigga from.
Yeah,
Bro. You know what I'm saying?
there's a lot of that.
Sometimes you just like look alive. Like I can't remember if it's good or if it's bad. Though. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the day we went to Starters and you were standing up, right? And it was me, you, MGG, right?
Right.
The YNs that was in the sitting right next to us, that was sitting down. Why they wind up coming here wanting to do a podcast? I said, I bumped into them 2 times.
There was at this table.
Yeah. You
I
was
know.
standing up. And I said, you was thinking like, man, this big nigga don't give a fuck standing over me. I said, that's what I was trying to tell you. When you looked up, I was like,
This ain't that.
and I did like this. I remember you. Yeah, I was wondering what you're saying. I was trying to tell you that ain't what you want to do. Cause, you know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? And they were like, man, thanks. Because if I was like 10 years younger, I said, yeah, you'd have been dead 10 years younger.
Right.
For sure. Like, cause we going, listen, when we go out,
Ain't no middle
our
ground.
motto is everybody that we
going
came
home.
with, we going home tonight. You know what I'm saying? We all got families to get home to, and I'm pretty sure they probably thinking the same thing in their crew, but I'm guaranteeing me and my niggas, we're going home tonight.
But that's why I told them, that's why I don't mind going out with y'all. Cause
Right.
when I stepped out with them last time, you wasn't there. Before that, they're like, oh, you straight? It was a whole bunch of stuff going on. They're like, sit down, nigga, you straight, right?
Hey, look, that nigga Miles was on his piece of cake, but we like, hey, Miles, eat your food, nigga. We
Now,
good.
and what's so crazy is I had a
Oh, y'all talking about when we was in Woo Woo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
no, when we was a star.
Yeah, I know.
Now, for me, I done had a one-on-one with Miles when me and him stepped out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we was out here, without y'all guys. And I only know him, but again, the caliber, like, all right, boom. I'm glad that he felt comfortable rocking with me. We looked out for each other. We handled our bill. It wasn't nothing nasty. And we was still macking. Like, he still had my back. Because, I'm swimming through the building trying to see what's up. This
Most
nigga
definitely.
tapping shit. Now,
But when me and him and Tone went, me and him, Tone, and Blackface.
Y'all niggas had a world tour. I'm glad I stayed in the house.
The
that night.
police followed us every fucking where we went.
So I was standing up. You know how bad my fucking legs is. I'm still standing peeping the scenery. He didn't sit down. I didn't sit down. When I got tired and I seen how he had it set, I set my ass down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, what you say now? Oh, well, time. Okay, I got you. All right, but when I seen him sitting down, when he stood up, I sat down because I was tired as hell. I was tired as hell. I gotta be careful with you.
That nigga is. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Yo, listen, the behind the scenes. I ain't gonna lie, we might need a.
Don't do me like that.
The behind the scenes is.
It just, I don't got the what you call it. I was
I
stabbing
love
myself.
it. I'm happy to hear for it. But back to, you know what I'm saying, the chef of the evening.
The chef.
You know what I'm saying, still cooking up.
Yeah.
Sorry that we tend to go off on our little tangents real quick because
I'm enjoying it, man.
you know what I mean. But we also want you to feel comfortable. We glad you here. We glad you free. We glad that you have a story to tell.
Oh yeah.
I want to know how this fucking chicken tastes.
He brought us in some wings. And we've been talking shit because I just want y'all to see that shirt is clean right now. So if something spill on the motherfucker,
I'm good for wearing my food too, so that's why I'm up there. Like,
you want to give us a rundown of the wings? Let us know what's what.
So, this not all the flavors, but I just bought some of the more popular flavors and some of the flavors that I like. So I brought buffalo. I bought spicy honey.
Now let me see.
I bought barbecue.
Oh yeah.
And I don't even know what the
Put
fuck
that right there.
Look, these ain't wing dings.
No, that hey, listen.
No.
Don't go crazy in that barbecue box, y'all. Cause I'm telling you.
How you
What's that
showing?
one down there, bro? What's the fourth one? What's that one?
Hold it up.
What's the one you eating down there?
This one?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait.
This is the sweet
It's on
chili.
okay.
Come
So
on,
we
we
got
need our
sweet chili,
cameraman.
barbecue,
Put the sweet chili right here.
spicy honey, and we got
Ain't
buffalo.
the camera's still on him.
Yeah, in a minute.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Boom. There we go.
So,
Oh yeah.
and this here,
CGB been
wings
eating
head,
his.
That's
buffalo.
wings head.
Goddamn it.
Oh yeah.
That nigga said I be eating my heaping in that
Listen,
box.
look. I didn't want to be picky, right? So I got a question. I know they good, but I'm about to eat one. But I do got a question for you. When I come in to order my wings, can I order all drums? Cause I don't like flats.
I hate flats.
Yo, shout out to my old drum. Yo, that has. I'm sorry, I gotta tap into this.
Listen.
I literally had a whole. It was 3-4 of my peoples back home, and niggas was really going back to back about drums versus flats. I'm team drums.
Me too.
I'm
Me
drunk.
too, all
I
the
love
time.
it.
Yo,
Hey,
I'm
look.
about to. Yo,
I'm
I
on.
got
Listen.
you.
You all flats, you
Absolutely.
serial killers.
No, it
Most of the women come in and they ask for flats.
Now,
You know what I
it
mean?
was my hunger that was on the flat tip.
Yeah.
She called me a serial killer, and I'm a barbarian.
I'm gonna tell you. Can I tell you a secret? Can I tell you a secret? Wait, can I tell you a
This
secret
bitch is good.
about eating chicken?
The what?
When women. And when the women.
That's a buffalo.
When women
Yeah, I
eat,
know.
when women see you eat.
How many one of them?
Which one?
The napkin.
No,
I'm
the
sorry.
paper towels right there.
Yeah, paper towel.
Hey,
Listen.
Some napkins right here, bro.
It's a hot
Oh
honey
shit!
boy.
I got some right
I
here.
know your freak ass gonna appreciate this. When a woman see you eat a flat,
When you stick your tongue between,
with her tongue go between them, she go, "Ooh shit."
Oh yeah.
That
That be the friend. She be like, "Ooh shit."
Hey,
see, I'm like a sniper when it come to that. So I don't want you to see what I'm doing with no chicken. I just want you to feel where I'm coming from. God damn it!
This is a
I
freaky
might eat
nigga.
chicken better than I eat pussy. Shit, don't
We eat chicken. We might as well talk about eating everything.
Nigga,
No, fuck
I
that.
got
I
more
wanna
practice at eating chicken
What's
than
that?
eating.
Wait, I want to try the barbecue. Let me.
That's my favorite one so far.
The barbecue.
Yeah.
Look how I got my eye on all the drums that I want too.
I'm eating flats. I'm eating flats for my peoples.
My little brother ain't called in.
Get y'all ass down to Wing Haven right now.
Why
I ain't gonna lie, you not
Danny
gonna
over here
eat that.
moaning?
And it's just the wings. This ain't even got nothing to do with no size. It ain't got nothing to do with no.
The nigga got fish. What's
We got
all in the
everything. I'm about
menu?
to tell y'all, man. Listen, man. We got wings. We got wingdings. We got whole wings. We got steak and cheese egg rolls. We got corned beef and cheese egg rolls. We got cheeseburger egg rolls, chicken bacon ranch egg rolls.
Egg rolls.
Man, listen, man.
They
we
got shrimp.
Listen, we got shrimp. We got fucking
I'm allergic to
catfish.
seafood, but I saw it.
Me
We
too.
got catfish bites.
Shellfish.
We got one of our biggest sellers is the chicken and steak Alfredo fries. Like we got chicken Alfredo fries, steak Alfredo fries.
No, that nigga didn't say
shrimp.
that.
Yeah, we got that shit. Yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna
This
front.
shit
Can I
for
put
real.
in? Can I put in a special request?
Is that the stuff we
Yeah.
was eating in Atlanta?
Yeah, we did
I'm gonna need to pick up the honey chicken wings with some chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles. I was working on the chicken and waffles.
Now
That was
take
one
your
of the
time.
things on my to-do list.
I'm just.
Yeah,
This my
for
own.
sure.
I'm
working on that though. That's something on my to-do list for sure.
Barbecue boys.
So look. Tell us your business hours and days and stuff.
So
and to run the name back. Just
it's Wing Haven. We located at 21425 Shaner. We on Shaner. It's between 8.5 mile. I mean, it's between 8 and 9 mile. We like right in the middle, 8.5 mile and shit. Right now, our days are Tuesday through Saturday. But now that I'm back and I'm home and I can do it myself, we gonna be open 7 days a week, man. We ain't missing
my son getting
money.
to it. Yo, listen.
7 days?
I'm in there by myself. Opening the close, man. I'm there.
I'm be there tomorrow.
I'm gonna be there all day.
I ain't looking for the chicken and waffles, but I'm gonna definitely have to pick up some sides.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get something off the menu tomorrow.
You said that mac and cheese is what?
Mac and cheese bars, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck with the mac and cheese bars, man. That's one of the items that we gonna take off the menu, man. We gonna take the fried mac and cheese bars off the menu.
And we gonna
wait.
excuse us. Sorry, y'all.
What label off the menu though?
So this what it is, man. It's like you got
tariffs.
Can we pause for a quick commercial break?
Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
Hey, man, I want to know when the fried macaroni and cheese balls go off the menu.
I'm about to tell you.
Okay, well, tell us.
It's the waste factor in it because it's like when you make a macaroni and cheese bars,
You can't make no.
you have to make macaroni and cheese,
Right.
and you only keep it for a certain amount of time. So if that's not one of the items that's on that's one of the more popular items. It's hard to
Keep pumping that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we keep making
It's
macaroni.
wasteful.
Yeah, it's wasteful. That's what it is. And it's like now that I'm home and I'm seeing what's going on, now I'm like in a stage where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna X that shit off the menu.
See where your strengths and your weaknesses is at. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, if you think about it, man, like I used to watch the stories on all the big names like McDonald's. You know, McDonald's used to sell meatloaf and all type of weird ass shit like that.
That McRib, when that shit coming good, like everybody go crazy
I'm
for a
not
second.
eating that shit.
Yeah, but
I don't fuck with it, but
I'm not eating it.
niggas be fucking with it heavy. And when it come in town,
what they did was
that Szechuan sauce, that
Y'all
fucking.
niggas ever watch that McDonald's movie?
Yeah.
I saw that
When
shit.
they-
He about to touch base on it.
they kind of like stuck to what the fuck was working. Like,
Right.
let's take all this weird spaghetti and meatloaf and all this shit ain't nobody buying off the menu, and let's stick with these burgers and these fries and these shakes because that's what's selling. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like where I'm at right now.
Nah, I respect it. Stick
Kind of
with
like yeah. I'm
if it
kind of
ain't-
So it's one guy I want to introduce you to, or you go up there and introduce yourself, right? His name is Gus. Hakeem, my son. No, his name is Gus. He owns the Detroit Wing Company. Right?
I fuck with them.
If you
Yeah, I
just go
fuck with
there
them
and
niggas.
talk to him, right? He gave some very interesting things. A lot of stuff I already knew because I research a lot. So a lot of people, majority of people don't know, most restaurants lose 25 or 30% of their profit because they throw it away every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because people like
Whatever don't sell, don't sell. You can't push this shit on
But
niggas.
not only that, when you have too many things on the menu and you got things you got to choose from, like I want mayo on my stuff. Oh, you ain't put no mayo on it. Make my shit over. Or you put too much mustard. All that stuff. So when you're dealing with chicken, though, he got a great concept for it. He said he got into chicken because it's hard to pull back. You pick your flavor, and that's it.
That's it.
Right.
All that they do naked wings.
Yeah.
Now I ain't going front. I appreciate anybody that know how to fry chicken. You know what I'm saying? Because you be surprised how many people can fuck that up.
Yeah.
Bad.
Well, the Colonel told everybody and
Hey,
showed
G,
everybody.
what up, though?
Fuck that up.
Yeah.
See, I didn't want to. I want to try one of them wings. I just thought I was going to
Which
do
one?
it.
Yeah,
They down there having their way with them.
We going to a commercial
Here
break,
we
yo.
go.
No, cause I want another one of them honey, spicy honey.
Yo,
Boys.
that's the home cooker right there.
Yeah.
That shit fire. Y'all like that shit?
The Haven sauce, though.
Fuck it.
It's the sauce.
It's the sauce.
Sauce, bro.
It's the sauce that do it, huh?
It's the sauce, bro. It's the sauce.
They say it's the fucking sauce.
Oh.
Okay.
You gotta have a good famous sauce, man.
Got to drink. Okay then. Okay man. Got this 2 times. Motherfucking 80 Kane in this bitch. Some fucking sauce. We ain't having. Come get this shit.
I'm tired.
Oh yeah.
Still gotta go to the studio, but guess what? Everybody come hang out with this boy. Got this damn thing going on. Goddamn big shot the rich boy did. I'm so full I can't even talk.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Glad y'all enjoyed it.
Thank you for having me,
We
big
up
brother.
here. We up here. We ain't having.
I'm coming back to try them puppy tacos.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got them.
And tell them that.
And my niggas is out there. I love seeing niggas do their thing, man. I ain't going front. Don't nothing make me smell harder than niggas doing their thing. Them niggas just pulled up to my man's spot, busting down the wings in a 550.
Wait, let me stop.
Oh,
He gonna get mad if you call it a 550.
My bad.
580.
No, it's not a 5 nothing. It's an AMG.
Oh, okay.
It's
Pardon
an
me.
AMG.
I caught the end of it.
Yeah.
I threw it out there. It was a wild guess.
Yeah. It's the AMG.
And shout out to the niggas that's specific about their shit.
He's definitely let me see.
We here now.
Well, still no. Jay's fresh. Wings, like I love seeing people do
Did I
their
taste
thing.
all of them?
Yeah, them my guys.
Yeah, I taste them bitches good as fuck. What are they?
Everything is.
Which ones? What's the top say? Them probably the sweet chilies. Yeah. That's become.
The barbecue and the honey, the spicy honey. Them my two favorites right now.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, niggas got straight bone, no meat, pause on they fucking wings right now. I ain't gonna lie. You know, some niggas will fuck around and not eat the meat like in certain areas and shit. Niggas.
Yeah, he like you for it now.
I ain't going front. I'm pulling up tomorrow.
And I wanna.
Cause I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need some. I'm old school to the point where I'm gonna need a veggie and a starch. What do we need?
So I want to say this, y'all, to our people, our people
businesses.
watching and stuff. So y'all know those that watch us know shit talk, toxic talk. We talk a lot of shit. We pop a lot of shit.
I got caught.
But we.
You gotta call it.
Wait, we gotta call him.
Yo, what up, though? You on live with the boys from Toxic Talk. What's up?
They said fuck y'all.
Oh, fuck it.
They hung
That
up.
was,
like
hey,
that?
man. Same, man. I bet.
So I was saying that to say we gonna try and attempt to show a little versatility. So I think this street code and did somebody on the phone?
Somebody on the phone still?
Oh, that's me. That's my bro.
This
son echoing. All right,
that's him. That's G.
No, that ain't G. That's my brother.
Okay, this episode was dope because not only did we tapped into street code. This is the street code. Y'all looking at the street code on this table.
Oh yeah,
we looking at y'all
in so many ways though.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, and then you can turn it to you can come out of any situation, any environment on top. As long as you still keep they can't take your mind and your spirit. Your character never changed. One of my big homies told me the character never changed. All that other shit can, but your character is your character. It's hard to move away from your character because you are who you are.
Absolutely. My thing is this: it's like you go in. When you come out, you're gonna be different, especially when you done did a big bit, and it's like you're gonna be better or you're gonna be worse. But you're not the fucking same. But like bro said, your character is the same. Like if you was a slime boy, no, I ain't gonna say that. Because if you didn't do
I done seen some slime balls sturdy up.
That's
Guess what made them sturdy up?
Yeah,
life lessons.
Life lessons.
Yeah. Life lessons. Life will help you.
Yeah, absolutely. That
will help
absolutely. Yeah,
but it's still in his head.
Yeah.
You still think about it.
And these are the demons that people fight. But however, as long as you sturdy enough to fight that particular demon, that shows the strength of your character.
Yeah, it's like not giving up. It's like I was determined to come out that bitch better. You know what I mean? I was determined to come out this bitch not asking for nothing. I was determined to come out a business owner. I was determined to come out in position where I'm not asking nobody for nothing. I was determined to come out in a position where I'm not put in another position to end up
Come
back
back
in prison.
in this motherfucker,
So it's
yeah.
like,
Bear
that'd be a
Fact
hard-
said,
yeah, man.
Is that little bro? Bear Fact said, "Where's the special sauce wings at?"
Oh,
Is
that's
that-
bad. Yeah,
that's
that's
bro?
bro. That's bro.
Why you ain't hang up?
man,
Did
that's
you
bro.
call in?
That's
Some
G.
niggas might be walking around. You never know.
You know my
No,
baby
he
in that
ain't walking
bitch. Yeah,
around.
that's bro, man.
That's what I thought.
I think, matter of fact, I think the ones he talking about, I think that's the Haven sauce, man. I think that's the Haven sauce, yeah.
Yo, the fact that niggas got options like that,
Yeah,
and I
it's
ain't gonna
options.
front. He came through with 4 flavors and all them shits is busted. And listen, I came
Y'all
from a
wanna order
household
50 wings for
filled
all
with
different
women,
flavors.
country women that don't fuck around
We
in
got-
this cooking. And I ain't no capping ass nigga. Oh,
Well,
here we
I
go.
got a question though. So how many on the average meal is it 8 pieces, 6 pieces, 10?
The average is
Did I slur when I say that?
we don't even have
Look at the menu.
8 or 10. We got
You do about a
6,
weight?
6 and 12.
Oh.
No, we got 6, 12, and we got 20. And 6, 12, and 20.
Okay. No, that was his phone.
Nah, I hear echo or something.
No, that was his phone. That was
Oh.
we got. So the reason I asked because I'm in the marketing. That's what I do, right?
Okay.
Oh shit, he got tenders.
And I work for I go back and forth to fill it out.
I'm coming tomorrow.
Would it be cold? I'm just saying. If them bitches come on a bed of rice.
No.
I'm telling you, the bed of rice on the bitches, boy, niggas
Hey
like
man,
dog.
this ain't Phyllis. Did you
Oh,
like
I'm
one of my
saying.
wings?
Yeah, we ain't. It ain't gonna come on. That motherfucker come on the
You,
bed of
gotta lick your
fries.
finger, Shane, because you can answer the
See, you
phone.
fancy. See, you
Hey,
fancy.
hey, hold on, y'all.
Put
What
that
up?
motherfucker on the bed.
Hold on, y'all.
Hey, hold on, y'all.
What up, though? You on with Toxic Talk? What's the deal?
What's going on, bro? Like you said, you know them boys be walking around on the
See, look, didn't I tell you they probably walking around? Yo, I vouch for you, bro. I literally just said, yo, them niggas probably walking around.
Hey, this Cheddar Boy Malik calling me back, big bro.
Calling you now?
Yeah,
Hold
this
on,
Cheddar
bro.
Boy
Don't
Malik.
hang up.
Oh, heavy
Answer, you want to talk to
collab.
him?
Hey, look,
All right, hold on, I'm about to let you talk to him.
Huh?
That's G on the
Yeah,
phone.
that's it.
Hold on. What's up, boy?
What's the deal, G? How you holding in there? We ain't forget you, fool.
Hey, somebody got somebody that want to holler at you. Hold on, here.
What's up, nigga? You already know who this is.
Hey, this
Oh,
nigga
look.
just gonna interrupt our show. While
Yeah,
Yo,
you
look,
want to
the
talk to
politics.
the brother.
Yo, the politics in here is crazy. He trying to figure it out. Like,
He
hold
tryna
on.
figure
He
it
don't
out.
want to say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
This doc, man.
You know, he got all type of motherfuckers shooting at him. He don't know what's going on. Or you can't
See,
probably-
look, they go to old man Grant.
So, look, bro.
Look at the old man Grant.
That shit gone.
I'm trying. I told him.
That shit gone. That shit gone. I should have bought it.
Yeah, I see
Big
you
bottle.
Look, bro.
put up the wing hammer.
What up, though? What up, though?
Hey, what's the
What
word?
up?
Look,
No, I thought y'all said somebody else. I thought you said hold on.
yeah, we did. He is on the phone. He getting off now. So look, I just wanted to tap in too. I want to say this because everybody can't say this and stand on this. Like we sitting in front. Well, we sitting in front of one and one on the other phone. Lil bro still
Yeah,
incarcerated.
it's a lot going on.
But it's safe to say that these two guys that's bringing in more revenue than a lot of people that's outside.
In the free
I
world.
can believe
For
it.
sure, facts.
And I ain't going front as...
What's Lil Bro name?
Huh? Greg.
What up, though, Greg?
What up, though?
Yeah.
What up, though, Greg? Man, glad to have you up on Toxic Talk, man. I'm glad you're doing what you're doing and showing people like y'all some hoe ass niggas. I can do this in here, but y'all can't even do this out there. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
ain't gonna lie. That's definitely shitting on a lot of niggas in the game. I hope that motivate niggas.
That's
You
what
know
it
what I'm
should.
saying? Like niggas be in their bag and feeling no type of salty and shit. Like, nah, what the fuck is wrong with y'all if y'all can't see that two niggas came out of the joint doing hardcore,
And
like,
Once the
And both of them got locked up as babies. Both of them was
and
jail.
came back and still making more money than niggas out here in the free world. Get your mind right,
How
man.
old was you, bum?
Like 20.
Yeah, that's what I thought, like 2021.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Niggas can't even buy alcohol legally, and it's getting
We
to
ain't gonna get into his case, but his case was a little different.
Yeah, his
you know
shit
what
was
I'm
a
saying?
lot different.
A lot different.
Definitely.
My baby was fucking around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But even with which way. Like, we hope that you holding sturdy in there. Continue to know that there's gonna be light at the end of the tunnel.
Absolutely.
Niggas outside fuck with you.
Words,
we
man.
love you. We gonna make sure that we keep your name in high spirits. Niggas can't talk about nothing crazy in front of us without getting checked on.
Absolutely.
And I want to say this, because I don't know, well, I think I told you lately, like, because this one of the people I kick it with when I'm going through some shit I vent to. And it used to be the other way around when he was home, because I hate to use that word. You know how the niggas that be older be like, I raised him. Now, I didn't raise him. We grew up together. I just was older than him. And some things I was sharper on than him, I put on him. Like, you got two different types of big brothers. You got the big brother that wants you to crash out so he don't get the repercussion, and you got the ones that neither one of us crashing out. Let's do it this way, and let's stay above the water. But he got the, you know how you know, like I just was saying how back in the day the hustlers that got money, they didn't have to talk about it because it showed. Like, he don't even have to tell me how much knowledge and wisdom he grew in there, because it showed by what he kick it.
It's conversation.
And he's a multiple caller, and mind you, my son doing the FED, you heard? And shout out to, you know what I mean, Free J. I'm gonna say that. I can't even say because his name is
Free my dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Free my dog.
These niggas know usually around 8 o'clock when we getting set up, I got a fed call I gotta take and merge baby mothers and shit like that. So that's why I'm like,
I don't mean to cut y'all out, but let me say something real quick.
Get you some.
If we had more motherfuckers like y'all, man, that actually fuck with a motherfucker, like when he actually go to the joint, like you got motherfuckers that's gonna fuck with you. You got motherfuckers that's gonna fuck with you before you go, and then you got motherfuckers that gonna fuck with you when you get out.
Right.
But during that bitch, but motherfuckers gotta start fucking with you when you in that bitch. And a lot of times when you fucking with some real motherfuckers like me and like my brother that just called in, man, we ain't calling y'all asking y'all for no motherfucking $20, $30. We putting y'all up on shit, man. The bags, we in this bitch getting bigger than the bags motherfuckers out there getting. So a lot of motherfuckers, and I'm being 100. I'm being 100.
Gems is being dropped tonight.
You thinking I'm calling to ask you for $50? I'm calling to ask you, bro. I need you to take care of this, man. I got 10 bands for you. I got 5 bands for you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm calling
bro,
niggas.
Saying is real talk, though.
Yeah, man.
Hold on, y'all.
My man Tom never missed a call from me not one time, though, in these little 20 years I've been down.
Real shit.
Every time I call him,
my
he
son
pick
said
up.
little 20.
Every time, though. My guy never missed a call from me, though.
He have been mad at me, bro. He has got mad at me and ain't talked to me for a year or two.
Yeah. That's a part of it, though.
I'm so used to how the shit go. If my number change, I shoot it to the proper people for him to get it.
You know what I'm saying? And listen, sometimes people like him, he understands because he understands what he's going through. And he understands what you're.
And in fact,
but that's what what your mama used to say when we be into it out here. What she used to say?
Hey, listen. She like, oh, it's the time, huh? Listen, we always go get into it far back. At least once a year, though. Hear me? She like, oh, it's that time. Oh, y'all beefing right now?
Nah, and that's the fun part of real nigga shit. Like, yo, I ain't gotta speak to niggas in a joint and a half, and when I come back, we gonna pick up right where we last left off there.
My man, so listen, Dr. told him a lot of things, but he is a real one, though. He never missed a call. And when I was out there, though, when I used to do my bullshit, he wasn't. He always like, listen, bro, he got out a little earlier than me, though. He was the blueprint for me to get out too, though, but I still was on the bullshit, though. And he's always like, listen, man, it ain't what it is. It ain't what it is. And it was too late. Time I thought about it, I'm in this bitch right now, locked up.
I cannot wait till you get out that bitch.
Doing my thing, and this bitch fucked up, though. Listen, I know I was out there, I could be doing good, though. But I'm in here, though. I still got a little time left, though. But I be thinking, I wish I could have got in front of it, though. So I'm happy that how y'all doing it, how y'all exposing, how y'all kicking it. The bubbles, these make us laughing here, though.
Listen, we're light at the end of the tunnel.
The ones who can look at it, I take a copy of y'all's